Spending the holidays at Disneyland is nothing short of pure magic. There's just something special about the way the park transforms this time of year. The smell of peppermint, the twinkling lights. I don't know. It just makes me feel like a kid again, and I love it so much. If you are visiting Disneyland Resort during the holiday celebration, then you are in for a real treat. Today, I'm sharing everything you need to know to help you plan for your visit, from what's new this year to where to find the best food to time-saving strategies, insider tips, and ways to make your holiday visit completely stress-free. Now, new for 2025, this year's celebration kind of ties in with Disneyland's 70th anniversary. So you're going to see sparkling new decor inspired by 7 decades of magic, plus special 70th branded holiday merchandise and festive new character outfits that are a mix of like holiday and 70th anniversary. So that will be pretty cool. The holidays run November 14th through January 7th, and both parks are overflowing with seasonal magic the entire time. Every corner of the resort gets a festive touch, from Main Street USA to Carsland, even downtown Disney and the Disneyland Resort hotels. So no matter when you go during that time frame, you're going to find incredible food, entertainment, lots of great photo ops, and just make sure you're prepared for crowds, because I hate to be the one to tell you this, but this is one of the very busiest times of the year. Before we dive into all the holiday fun, quick reminder, you will need park tickets and reservations for each day of your visit. Make sure you have that. And please, please do not pay full price for your tickets or your hotels. My friends at Getaway Today have the very best deals on Disneyland tickets and hotels. Their customer service is amazing, and they even offer layaway plans so you can spread out your payments. You can book online using the link down below, or you can give them a call at 855-GETAWAY. Just make sure you tell them Mix and Some Magic sent you for the best rates. And if you book a package, which is tickets and a hotel, you can use my code MIX10 to save an extra $10. That is more churro money. Let's start with what makes this season so breathtaking: the decorations. On Main Street USA, festive wreaths, garlands, and window displays line every shop. The massive Christmas tree glows in Town Square, covered in thousands of ornaments. Sleeping Beauty Castle glistens with icicle lights and garlands, and every land has its own themed decor if you're paying attention. So pay attention. Adventureland is one of my favorites, and Frontierland and Toontown. They're all favorites. Do not miss It's a Small World After Dark, because it is wrapped in more than 50,000 lights and is absolutely stunning. I also love the trees in Toontown near Mickey and Minnie's houses. They're full of bright, whimsical ornaments that perfectly match the land's style, and it is so cute. At night, make sure you take your time strolling the park, because the glow of the lights and the music and maybe the faint smell of gingerbread or peppermint in the air, man, it makes it unforgettable and just so magical. Now, we talked about it a little bit, but this year Mickey and Minnie and Friends have brand new holiday outfits celebrating both the holiday season and the 70th anniversary. They're going to be full of shimmering details, so they'll be a little sparkly in photos. That'll be fun. You can find Mickey and Minnie in their holiday outfits along with their friends on Main Street USA, but you can check the Disneyland app to see exact locations and times for any of the characters, and I highly recommend you do, so you can make sure you don't miss your favorite. No holiday visit to Disneyland is complete without a Christmas fantasy parade. There's classic floats, dancing snowman, and of course Santa in the finale. If you want a little bit lighter crowds, I like to watch it near It's a Small World, or you can book a Plaza Inn dining package, which includes the meal and reserved parade viewing. I've done this a couple times and it's worked out really well. There's a daytime and a nighttime parade. I like the nighttime one better because of all the lights, but either one is great. At night, you will want to make sure you see Believe in Holiday Magic, the fireworks spectacular featuring holiday music, projections, and snow falling over Main Street and near the castle. Nothing beats standing there with gingerbread Snope drifting down as the castle sparkles in front of you. It's amazing. And make sure you don't miss wintertime enchantment at Sleeping Beauty's castle. It's a short moment when the castle lights up and they do a little snowfall there. It's quick, but it's magical. It's also something you don't have to like wait for a really long time for it to happen. You just show up, watch it, and then you move on your way. There's also the Main Street tree lighting each evening. It's a lovely way to kick off the night if you happen to be nearby. Now remember, showtimes can change, so always double check the Disneyland app for current schedules. Now we got to talk about Haunted Mansion Holiday. Jack Skellington and his friends have taken over the Haunted Mansion for their annual Nightmare Before Christmas makeover. It's one of the most popular overlays of the year, so plan to ride it earlier in the day or use Lightning Lane Multipass to skip the wait. You also need to make sure you see Santa Claus on your vacation. You can find Santa in several spots across the resort, including all 3 of the Disneyland Hotel lobbies, Fantasyland Theater, and Redwood Creek Challenge Trail in California Adventure Park. My favorite place to meet Santa is Redwood Creek Challenge Trail because it's cozy, it's rustic, and there's lots of fun activities and crafts and things like that to do while you are waiting to see Santa. Check the Disneyland app for exact times and locations, of course. Now, all the time I get asked about snowfall at Disneyland. People say, does it really snow at Disneyland? Yes, it really snows at Disneyland during the holidays, and it smells like gingerbread. There's going to be people out there who say, no, it doesn't. But I will die on this hill. The snow smells like gingerbread. You can catch the snow during castle lighting moments after fireworks, and then along Main Street USA and in front of It's a Small World during that time. It's such a charming touch that always makes me a little emotional every year, and it is so much fun. Okay, let's talk about food because Disneyland's holiday treats are next level. You're going to find like peppermint everything, gingerbread cookies, Yule logs, and even seasonal savory dishes. Now you're going to want to make sure that you print out my holiday foodie guide before your trip so you can like track what you want and check things off as you go along. There's way too much to try to remember on your own. So I'm going to put a link down in the description. Check it out, print it out. You're going to want it. And if you want a taste of Disney magic at home, do not miss my copycat Mickey gingerbread cookie recipe on my website. I think they're better than the ones in the park. I'll put a link to the recipe down below as well. Now let's jump across the Esplanade to California Adventure Park because the holiday magic continues over there. The decor here in California Adventure Park has like a vintage California vibe. There's garlands, window displays, and a huge tree on Buena Vista Street. The characters here have a completely different holiday outfit, so make sure you meet them too over on Buena Vista Street. And you probably need to make time for World of Color. The Nighttime Spectacular usually is a holiday show, but this year it is going to be the World of Color Happiness, celebrating Disneyland's 70th. When you go, you'll see incredible fountains, lights, and projections across Paradise Bay. It is totally worth your time, and it's very fun. Now, they do have a virtual queue that you can join through the Disneyland app. I think it opens at 12 p.m., but I can't exactly remember. That will give you a great viewing area, or you can grab a dessert party for reserved seating. Because it's part of the 70th and the holidays, it's probably going to be extra popular this year. But if you don't have a queue reservation or a dessert dining package, you can still just show up and go. There's always space. So you're going to want to get there a little bit earlier though, but you can definitely still go. Now you cannot miss Viva Navidad. It is a lively street party featuring Donald Duck, samba dancers, mariachi musicians, and 12-foot tall puppets of Mr. and Mrs. Claus. It's like joyful and high energy. It's like a big dance party, and it is so much fun. You're also going to be able to see Mirabelle's Gifts of the Season, where Mirabelle from Encanto leads a musical celebration. And there is also another show called A Musical Christmas with Mariachi Alegria and Miguel, which closes with this really beautiful version of Silent Night, and I was super touched by it. Lots of fun. Just this entertainment they have adds so much to the magic. In Cars Land, Route 66 gets decked out with car-themed decor, traffic cone garlands, hubcap wreaths, and some like mini festive ride overlays. Mater's turns into Mater's Jingle Jamboree, and Luigi's turns into Luigi's Joy to the Whirl. Both are adorable. There's decorations and then there's some special music. And keep your eye out for Santa Mater rolling through town. You just might see him if you're lucky. Now, maybe my favorite part over at California Adventure Park is the holiday toy drummers. Make time to see them in Paradise Garden Park. They're a mix of like a marching band and a playful comedy, and they're playing their oversized drums with like perfect synchronization. It's upbeat and it's fun. It's a great break between rides, and I love it. I enjoy it very much every single year. Over at California Adventure Park, they have the regular holiday food, but they also have the Festival of the Holidays, which has even more food. So the Festival of the Holidays celebrates Christmas, Hanukkah, Diwali, Kwanzaa, and Three Kings Day through food, music, and dance. You can get a sip and savor pass to sample a bunch of stuff at the festival marketplace kiosks. I never do, I just buy it individually, but that is an option. I really like this part of the season because you can taste and experience so many cultures all in one place. I do have a foodie guide for the Festival of the Holidays as well because there are a lot of really great options. I'll put a link to that down in the description. Let's talk about how to make the most of your park time because, as magical as the holidays are, they are also busy. Number one thing you can do is rope dropping. Getting to the park before opening is absolutely worth it. You'll experience the lightest crowds of the day. You can check off a few major attractions before the lines build, which is amazing. So aim to arrive at security like 45 minutes-ish before official park opening. Once you're inside, head straight to the popular rides like Space Mountain, Haunted Mansion Holiday, Indiana Jones. I mean, really go to any ride that you want to do except for Peter Pan and Rise of the Resistance because those are time sponges and you're just going to waste your time. So don't go to those. Number two thing you can do is get Lightning Lane Multi-Pass. I know it's an extra cost, but it really will save you time. During the holidays, using Lightning Lane Multi-Pass can save like hours of waiting. Reserve high demand rides for earlier in the day and then you can keep adding more attractions as you go along. It's especially helpful if you are visiting for just one day or if you are park hopping. So think about it. I know it's more money, but it really makes sense, especially if you hate long waits. It's kind of worth the splurge, especially this time of year. Now try to plan your meals during off hours. So like mobile order your lunch like right at 11 a.m. or a little before, or after 2 p.m. That can help with lunchtime and dinner time crowds. Also, when everyone's watching big entertainment like the fireworks or the parades, that is a good time to go on some rides because the wait times will be a little bit lower. You can also take a midday break if possible, go back to your hotel, rest, go to downtown Disney. I mean, even if you just sit down and ride the train around and take a break that way, but taking a break in the middle of the day is a really good idea to kind of recharge and get ready for the rest of the day. Now make sure you get a picture by the castle, a picture by the tree, picture with Mickey and Minnie in their holiday outfits. If you have Lightning Lane Multi-Pass, PhotoPass is included, so the photographers will take your picture. The photographers will also use your phone to take pictures too if you don't have PhotoPass, so keep that in mind. Now, I don't know who needs to hear this, but do not expect to do everything. Focus on the highlights, what matters most to you, soak in the atmosphere. The holidays are really about slowing down and enjoying the magic, and if you get frantic about trying to do everything, you're just going to be stressed and you're not going to have fun. So slow down, soak it in, and just enjoy. Now, downtown Disney is also full of festive decor and treats and all kinds of great stuff. If you have time, step into the Grand California lobby because it's amazing. They've got a tree and a gingerbread house and a big fire going. It's beautiful. So if you have extra time, you could go check that out because it's really, really awesome. Now, if you are feeling a little overwhelmed trying to plan your holiday visit, I feel you and I have got you covered. I just created Disneyland planning packages that include everything you need. My Disneyland planning packages include crowd calendars, printable planners, ride strategies, lightning lane tips, dining tips, rope dropping tips, rider switch tips, and even full touring plans for both parks. They will save you time, stress, and help you maximize every magical moment. I'm going to put a link down in the show description so you can check those out. I also have a printable holiday bucket list, so you can make sure to check off everything that is holiday related at both parks. So I'm going to put a link to that in the show description. And along with that, then I have a printable entertainment schedule. So I have added the times to the entertainment schedule, all of the entertainment, but I do want to tell you, please check the Disneyland app because occasionally times change and I would feel really bad if you missed something. So yes, I put times on there, but also check the Disneyland app. There really is no better way to celebrate the season than spending it at the Disneyland Resort. The decorations, the snow, the parades, the fireworks. Oh, it's just pure joy from start to finish. I can't wait for you to go. I know you're going to have the best time. Don't forget to get discounted tickets. Use the link down below. And if you want your dream holiday visit without the stress, check out my Disneyland planning packages. The link down below will get you to them. Now, thanks so much for watching. I can't wait for my holiday visit. I am counting down the days. It's going to be magical. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite part of the holidays at Disneyland? And if you are going to be visiting this year, I really hope you get to. So much magic. All right, thanks so much for being here. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything. I've got lots more holiday stuff coming soon. See you later.